little learners, today we are going to start with chapter 15, our water resources. So, in this chapter, I will tell you about our water resources. We all need water, and everyone, whether human beings, plants, animals, all need water. We cannot live without water. It's very important and necessary for us. So, let's study with the different topics. So, in this chapter, I will tell you about canals, dams, tube wells, tanks, and rainwater harvesting. So, let's see about a natural water resource. What are natural water resource? It includes lakes, rivers, streams, ice pack, groundwater, precipitation, and ocean. Water is an important natural resource. No human being, animal, or plant can live without water. Why do we need water? We need water for what? For drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning, and washing clothes. Water is needed most importantly for what? To irrigate our crop. And the main occupation of the people in our country is farming. What the people do? They do farming. And for farming also what we need? We need water to grow crops. So rainwater to grow the crop we are dependent upon. For what we are dependent for growing crop? Rainwater. But it does not rain regularly throughout the year due to uncertainty weather condition. We cannot depend upon rainfall only. We must make other arrangement to irrigate our seed. Irrigation is the process by which water is brought to the soil for growing crop. So what do we need? We need water for growing crop. So mainly if we talk about we the people of India, we are mostly dependent upon rain for doing agriculture. But it is not the only thing that we can depend upon. So we have different things like canals, dams, wells, tube wells for irrigating our crops. So I will tell you about one by one about all the different types of sources we use for the irrigation. So canals, they are the important source of irrigation in India. Canals are man-made channels. River water is diverted into these canals. And these canal, what they do? They take river water to far off fields. Then what happen where there is not enough water, irrigation by canal is done. There are different states where irrigation by canal is done. And what are those states? Like we have Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Assam, West Bengal, and we have some South Indian states also. So, Indira Gandhi Canal, which is also called Rajasthan Canal, has been constructed to take water to the desert area of Rajasthan. And it is the longest irrigation canal in the world. Now, dams. What are dams? They are the barriers built to hold river water and to raise its level. It helps to control as the barrier made of concrete and steel have gates which are opened or closed whenever required. When there is a requirement to open these, we have barrages also so that you can open or close. A huge lake is created behind the dam and the water from such lakes can be diverted to canal for irrigation and water falling from the great height. You have seen the dam also, we have many dams, and there you see that the water keeps on flowing from a great height, and what we call these types of project like multi-purpose project. They do not provide water for irrigation but produce electricity and control flood. We have Tiri Dam, which is on Bhagirathi River near Tiri, which is the highest dam in India and one of the tallest in the world. So, we have Bhagra Nakla Dam on River Satluj, which is the biggest dam, right? And the second highest dam in the world. We have Hirakund on River Mahanadi, which is the longest dam. We have Tungabhadra Dam, that is in Karnataka, and Nagarjun Sagar Dam, which is in Andhra Pradesh. These all are the important projects. Next, we have wells and tube wells. There are many places where now, in today's time also, we use wells and tube wells. So, in some part of India, there are no big river to provide water for irrigation. We know that large amount of rainwater seeps underground. And these underground water can be obtained by what? Digging wells and tube wells. Wells have Persian wheel. If you have seen the wells, they have Persian wheels, right? Like this, it's a method of irrigation. And sometimes when the level of water is very deep, we have to dig wells by drilling very deep and narrow holes. A pipe is put in the hole and the water is taken out. Such a wells are called tube wells. We have Persian wheel. What is Persian wheel? It's a mechanical way of what? lifting of water from open wells with the help of animals like buffalo or cows. And it is used for irrigate field in the village. Now tanks. If we talk about tanks, what are tanks? It is also called irrigation tank. It's an artificial reservoir of any site. It is made by constructing enclosure of walls to store rainwater. This water is used for irrigation in dry season and they are seen in the states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Odisha. These like this. A hole is dug in the farming land or a ground and the water is filled over there. It is called irrigation tank. Now let's talk about rainwater harvesting. So what is rainwater harvesting? It is the best method to collect and store rainwater to be used later. The rainwater falling on the rooftop, on the ground, it is collected in an underground pit. Where it is collected in the underground pit, it helps add to the groundwater and rainwater is collected in big tanks and made in the field. And later, what you do? You use that rainwater for irrigation. Like this, a tank is made and the water is filled over here and afterward we use this water. So, our chapter has been completed. I have told you about our water sources, right? From where we get water for irrigation. Then I have told you about the rainwater harvesting. So, it's our duty to save water and use it preciously. Now, our chapter has been completed. Hope you understood each and everything. That's all for today. Now, we will meet in the next class.